Hello everyone, welcome you all for the revision classes on maintenance of machine tool. In this video, I am going to explain unit 1, that is introduction to maintenance, and for the exam 20 to 25 marks questions will comes from this chapter. So this chapter is very easy, and to get a good marks this chapter helps a lot. Hence you have to give the more concentration on this chapter. Okay, let's start with actual syllabus. In this video I am going to explain about introduction part of the maintenance, as well as purpose of the maintenance, maintenance objectives, functions and responsibilities of the maintenance, at the same time some types of the maintenance systems. Okay, let's start with introduction part of the maintenance. Maintenance of the machine means efforts directed towards the upkeep and repair of that machine for their trouble-free operation. So the main intention of the maintenance work is to reduce the trouble-free operations. Okay, maximum importance is to given for the trouble-free operation. When a machine is used, it is subjected to wear and tear. Okay, as you know already, when a machine is subjected wear and tear while working, so hence proper attention should be given to protect the machine from failures. So proper attention means inspection, lubrication and cleaning is maintained consistently in a routine work. Good maintenance reduces breakages of the machine elements and shutdown of the plant processes. If any minor repair occurred, should be rectified. Okay, during working time what happens, so many types of the problems may be exist. Okay, within that period we need to repair that problem. Okay, rectifying that problem and repairing work is to be done whenever the machine is free. Okay, thus we can prevent major maintenance work by the breakdown of the machine. Maintenance keeps the machine in a good condition. As you already know about this, maintenance keeps the machine in a good condition. If we are keeping the maintenance in a regular manner, so it will helps to get a good efficiency from that machineries. So maximum investment of an industry is maintained on man, machine, material and the maintenance. Okay, so in industrial aspects what they will going to do is that they are maximum investing on man, machine, materials and maintenance work to get a good result. In the large scale industry, 25% of the income is invested on the maintenance. Okay, so in large scale industries like MNCs, okay, they are investing 25% of the profit on the maintenance work, because to get a good results, to get a good utilization on the jobs. So very keen observation and reduction in such a heavy investment is very important. So it needs a separate maintenance department to maintain a separate maintenance procedures. So in every industry they are going to maintain a separate department which is called as maintenance department. Okay, through which only we can do the maintenance work without any distraction. Okay, this is all about introduction part of the maintenance. The next point, purpose of the maintenance. What is the purpose of maintenance? Okay, so the main purpose of the maintenance in industry is to reduce the business risk. Okay, we need to reduce the business risk. So your risk is nothing but losing the profit, and to increase the production capacity. Okay, so it is one type of method through which we can increase our production rate, production capacity, productivity, and to increase the business practice profit. Okay, so this is the purpose of maintenance. So here in this purpose, that is reduces the business risk, that is main purpose, as well as to increase the business profit. These two are the main purpose of the maintenance. So this is all about introduction and purpose of the maintenance. The next point, maintenance of the objectives. It is important. Okay, the most important activities of the maintenance function is maximization of the availability. Okay, the maximization of the availability is nothing but availability of the resources. We need to first, planning should be maintained, planning should be done, means that whether the available resources are there or not in our working area, that we need to first find. All the facilities are available or not, checking is important. Okay, maximization of the availability of the equipments and facilities so as to extend held or achieve the ultimate goals of the organization. Okay, so to achieve the organization goal, essential equipments are there or not. Okay, we need to check first. That is first objective. Then another objective is the establishment of the safe working conditions. So during working time, what they will going to do, safe working condition is there or not, to checking that is main objective, another important objective. Okay, so one of the important objective of the maintenance function is to keep maintenance cost under control. Okay, so this is important, means that cost we need to control under the system, the specified life cycle of the equipment. So that is important. So these are the some objectives. So apart from that, some other objectives are there, like maintenance plants and equipments at its maximum operating efficiency reduces the downtimes. So maintenance of the plants and the equipments, we need to maintain all these equipments, whatever the available resources like equipments and plants. Okay, we need to maintain in a good condition. Safeguards investments by minimizing rate of deterioration. Okay, safeguard usage investment, minimizing rate of the deterioration, to help management in taking a decision on the replacements on new investments. Okay, this is important, to help to get a decision on the replacement of the old or damaged parts. Okay, to the management, it will helps after studying these all objectives. Then help in implementation of the suitable procedures for procurements, storage and conjunction of the spaces, running of the centralized services like steam generation, distribution, water supply, air supply and fuel supply. So these are the important objectives of the maintenance. Next, moving on to the next point, that is functions of the maintenance. So in maintenance functions, it is classified into two groups, that is primary functions and secondary functions. So here primary functions activities like maintenance of the established plants, second maintenance of existing plant buildings and grounds, third equipments inspection and lubrication, fourth utilities generation and distributions, fifth alterations and new installations. These functions considered as primary functions. Then next, secondary functions like storekeeping, insurance administration, waste protection, plant protection, salvage protection, record analysis. Okay, these all functions considered as secondary functions. So maintenance functions are divided into two groups, primary and secondary. Okay, so we'll see one by one what kind of activities, what kind of involvement are there for to get a good efficiency. First, maintenance of established plant in a primary function. It is nothing but responsibility and activity. Here it is simply to make a necessary repairs. Okay, so it is applied when simple necessary repair work is required. So to the production machinery quickly and economically, and also employing protective maintenance wherever it is possible. Then second, maintenance of existing plant and buildings and grounds. Okay, so whatever the existing plant is there, building is there or ground is we are using, we need to maintain that as it is, means that we have to keep in a good condition. That is the main intention. Third objective, equipment inspection and lubrication. So during working time or before working time, we need to check all the instruments, all the machineries, and we need to lubricate all the parts whatever we are using. So that is equipment inspection and lubrication. If we done in a correct way, definitely we are going to have a good results, a good working condition through that machineries. Otherwise some problems may be exist during the working time again and again. So that's why these primary functions plays very important role. Within that, this equipment inspection and lubrication is important. Then next, fourth, utilities generation and distribution. In many plants, generating its own electricity and power of small public utilities we need to supply or company, and it has an operating department of its own. So utilities generation and distribution is important, means that in a small scale industry or large scale industry, their utility of their electricity as well as power supply to the other companies, that is done individually. Next, alterations and new installation. Okay, what happens after using again and again, machinery will goes decreasing its efficiency. Okay, so in some time what will going to happen, replacement of the component is necessary. So at that time alteration as well as new installation should be maintained. Otherwise what will going to happen, during working time so many problems will be starts arising. Because of that we're losing so much of energies like time, okay, money, profit, like that. So to avoid that one, within a period only we need to alteration as well as new installation should be maintained. These are the primary functions. Then in secondary functions like storekeeping, in all industries stores are maintained, okay, to keep the stationery goods, okay, and records, maintained, and purchase records, materials, like that we have to keeping those things in a store. So that's why store keeping is necessary. Then insurance administration. Plant is equipped with dangerous equipments, as you know already, because of high pressure, because of high working capacity, so there may be chances of explosion of the boilers as well as so many other components. Okay, so that's why insurance administration is maintained. With the help of that insurance only we can recall all the damaged possibilities. Okay, so that's why. The next, waste disposal. So here factory waste should be disposed of far away from the plant to avoid the waste to catch a fire. So waste disposal is to be maintained apart from the factory to avoid catching of the fire. The next, plant protection. Separate department is maintained for plant protection. So in every industry, whether it may be large scale, whether it may be small scale, so separate department is to be maintained to keep the plant in a good condition, okay, safe condition. So like what kind of activities they will going to apply means security in charge is maintained, fire squads applied, watching that managers are kept, and some staff in this department is maintained. Okay, the functions of these staffs are to protect the plant from a fire and thieves. Okay, because high cost materials we are using, so there may be chances of fire may be catch or thieves may be there. The watchman should patrol around the factory. So these all kinds of activities comes under the plant protection. The next, final, records and analysis. So in every industry records are maintained, documentation is to be maintained, whether it may be small or large scale industries, okay, through which only we can identify how the profit is maintained, okay, why that losses comes across in these industries, because of what happens, what kind of activities we got a loss, we got a profit, like that analysis summary we need to do. Analysis is done on this records and analysis. So henceforth documentation of this records and documentation is maintained. The next, responsibilities of the maintenance. It is necessary to lay down the responsibilities of the maintenance department. Okay, so it is very much necessary. We need to obey the orders of the management. Okay, some responsibilities, orders. So what kind of responsibilities? Like personal management. It involves maintaining the availability of the working and supervision staff and minimizing unauthorized absenteeism. That is maintained means that continuous absenteeism of the particular staffs is to be reduced, avoid, and arrangement of the alternatives. Okay, if anything goes wrong, so we need to maintain alternatives. Okay, without wasting the time we need to apply some other machines and starts production, like that some alteration is to be maintained. And maintaining the disciplines among the employees, so this is important. So maintaining the disciplines during working time. So next, responsibility, job distribution. Okay, so equally job is to be distributed without any error. The next, feedback control. We need to take a feedback from each and everyone and each and every part of the produced part, through which only we can judge whether the component is under control or not. Okay, the quality assured with the help of that feedback control. The next, financial management. Finance is an important component of any system. Without it, no work can be done. So that's why financial management responsibility is very much important. Then inventory management. During maintenance, some spare parts and components are always required. Therefore, so inventory management is important. So these are the responsibilities of the maintenance: personnel management, job distribution, feedback control, financial management, inventory management. Then next sub part of this chapter is maintenance types and system. Introduction part of this maintenance types and systems. Almost every industry there is some sort of maintenance programs for preserving its physical assets. Okay, as you know already, separate department is maintained. Okay, with the help of that department, so much of work is to be distributed through which maintenance is to be done. Okay, even in domestic sector, people having car or many household appliances knows the principle and advantages of the preventive maintenance. Okay, so whatever we are using the domestic sectors, okay, having the car or any households, maintaining is necessary. Likewise, for example, changing the engine oil for their cars, bikes, for a few items or machines, it may be easy what need to be done, and when for thousands of equipments involving millions of rupees, it becomes complex and expensive. Henceforth, separate sector is maintained. Over period of the time, many maintenance types or methods have been developed, mainly based on the time of doing maintenance, frequently of the maintenance, quality, if maintenance, sophistication of the equipment, and value of the total equipments. So this is all about introduction part of the maintenance types and systems. So here it is. So this is all about introduction, maintenance types and systems. In this slide it is clearly shown. The next, moving to the next point, that is types of the maintenance. So it is broadly divided into 5 types. First, breakdown maintenance, corrective maintenance, routine maintenance, preventive maintenance, and finally CBMS, condition based maintenance system. So these 5 types are very much important. In exam he may ask 2 or 3 types definitely. Explain regarding like breakdown maintenance, corrective maintenance, routine maintenance. Likewise he will going to ask. Okay, so let's see one by one in detail. Start with breakdown maintenance. So basic concept of this maintenance is not to do heavily as long as everything is going on well. Okay, so if the machinery is working condition is good, so we cannot do the maintenance work until unless it starts breaking down. Okay, no work is done until the component or equipment fails. Okay, until unless failing of that particular work, we cannot apply the any kind of maintenance work. Repair work is attended only when it breakdowns. Okay, when the machine stops, at that time only repair work is applied, is maintained. The equipment is allowed to run till it stops working. and no any efforts are made in advance to prevent failures. All repairs and maintenance work is attended only when it stops working. This is all about breakdown maintenance. Next, corrective maintenance. When repetitive type of the failures may observed, corrective maintenance can be done so that reoccurrence. So here reoccurrence is nothing but re-happening, means that again and again that problem comes, that is reoccurrence, that failures can be avoided. Okay, with the help of that, applying the corrective maintenance can be defined as maintenance carried out to restore an equipment that has stops working to acceptance standards. For example, replacement of the piston rings of an engine. Corrective maintenance can be done if the prior done with reduce the maintenance cost and also reduces the downtime of the equipment. So this is all about corrective maintenance. Then routine maintenance. So as the name itself implies that routine means in day-to-day life, okay, daily basis maintenance work is to be maintained. In this type, machine component and equipments are regularly examined and routine attention is given. So routine attention is given on the particular machines. Routine attention involves maintenance activities that takes regular care of the machines. Okay, so which includes regular cares regarding that machineries and some assets. These activities are designed to progress the assets of the organization at a given standards of the maintenance. So routine maintenance includes cleaning, oiling and adjusting. Routine examinations are carried out to identify the faults. So the main intention of the routine work is to identify the faults. Whatever occurred during last working time, the fault is to be identified, and before starting the activities we need to maintenance done on that particular machines to correct that faults. This type of preventive maintenance maintain work helps to detect the faults before they can actually occurs. So this is all about routine maintenance. Okay, next, preventive maintenance. It is planned and coordinated maintenance practice. So whatever we discussed from the previous maintenance types, it is somewhat different. So here preventive functions is taken place, okay, which avoids the maximum breakdowns. It is planned and coordinated maintenance practice. Okay, so before doing anything that is planned, okay, before occurring of the problems, we have to predict that problem, and before occurrence of that problem we need to give the solution. Means that replacement of the part is done. One of the main objective of preventive maintenance is to detect any condition that may cause machine failures. Before such breakdown occurs, this is possible and to plan and schedule to maintenance work without instruction. Then thus includes availability of equipment under this maintenance. Inspection, adjustments, repairs and replacements can be done systematically. Okay, so that's why I told this is completely different maintenance work than other types. So planning should be maintained. Before that problem occurrence. This is all about preventive. Then next, condition based maintenance system. So here in condition based maintenance system, according to need, according to essential, okay, what type of problem arised, according to that one only, that rectification is done and giving the solutions. A condition based maintenance is most suited for high capital cost equipment and complex replaceable items, and also for permanent parts. So it is applied only in high capital cost equipment, okay, and complex replaceable items, and also for the permanent parts through which deterioration and due to the prolonged use, means that continuous usage, so lot of problems occurring within that one only, this type of maintenance work is applied. Good knowledge of the failure data is necessary for effective implementation of the condition based maintenance. So here good knowledge is required regarding that faults, failures, breakdowns. Then only it is very much easy to give the good solution to that particular problems. So planning on the indications of the deterioration means that a damaged part, the unit can be shut down at a convenient time of the avoiding accidental breakdowns. During repairing work time, that unit shutdown is maintained to avoid the any kind of accidents. The advantage of this maintenance is less number of the injuries. So by making that shutdown, what is going to happen? Less number of injuries we observe. So here lot of machined availability, there will be an increased output and quality assurance is available. This kind of maintenance is carried out in response to a significant deterioration in a unit or system as to indicated by a change in monitored parameters of the equipment system based on the its condition. So that's why condition based maintenance system is important in the maintenance system. Okay, we need to only understand when and how that maintenance work is applied, okay, during the working time. Okay, the only thing is that condition is most suited for high capital cost and equipments and complex replaceable items, and also for the permanent parts, means that heavy machineries whatever we are using during that one only. Okay, so according to the that maintenance work, that this type of maintenance work is applied. So this is all about unit 1, that is introduction to maintenance. Okay, so for the exam from this unit 20 to 25 marks definitely you will going to ask. Okay, so that's why you have to study this in a good condition. So that's why I'm telling, for scoring this plays very important role. Okay, so in this unit very much important part is maintenance objectives and functions, responsibilities, and definitely you are going to ask regarding these 3 points. Definitely 2 or 3 definitely you are going to ask. Okay, functions, you just go through the previous question papers. Functions and objectives definitely you are going to ask. Okay, and some types. So definitely no doubt within this types of the maintenance, 2 or 3 types he will going to ask, means that explain breakdown maintenance, corrective maintenance, routine maintenance, preventive maintenance, CBMS. Within this 5, definitely 2 or 3 questions will comes. Okay, so in this types, you just observe the what kind of work is essential during what type of problems arised. Like that you have to remember all the points and keep studying. Okay, thank you.